I want to play a little piece of sound for you here. And I want you Republicans who listen to this, you right-wing fools who listen to this program, trying desperately to get some kind of education going in your head, some kind of truth, some kind of awareness. It's hopeless. Your brain is full of Swiss cheese and Glenn Beck, but I repeat myself. But I want you to listen to this. Your fellow Republicans in the Senate who want homeless veterans' families to stay homeless. You might say those patriotic Republicans are at it again. Yes, they are, by God. This morning, Senator Patty Murray spoke on the floor. She's from Washington State. And she requested unanimous consent to pass a bill called the Homeless Women Veterans and Homeless Veterans with Children Act. Mitch McConnell, the senator from Kentucky, and Tom Coburn, where's he from? Where's Coburn from? Oklahoma? Is he? Mitch McConnell, on behalf of Tom Coburn, objected to the Homeless Women Veterans and Homeless Veterans with Children Act. I want you to listen to this. The first voice is Patty Murray's, and then you hear Mitch McConnell, and then Patty Murray again.
About S-1237, which is the Homeless Veterans and Other Veterans Healthcare Authorities Act of 2010, an extremely important and timely bill that will help many women with children and men with children today who served our country come home and do not have the support and services they need and end up homeless on our streets. So I come to the Senate floor today to urge our colleagues to pass this bill quickly, and I ask unanimous consent the Senate proceed to the immediate consideration of calendar number 360 S-1237, the Homeless Veterans and Other Veterans Healthcare Authorities Act. Is there objection?
Madam President, reserving the right to object, and I will have to object on behalf of my colleague, Senator Coburn from Oklahoma. He has concerns about this legislation, particularly as he indicates in a letter that I'll ask consent to appear in the record, that it be paid for up front, so the promises it makes to veterans are in fact kept. So, Madam President, I object.
I just want to say that this is such an important bill. We had an amazing woman come and visit last week. Her name's Natalie, and she has 2 young children. She's living in Issaquah in my home state of Washington, and she's been through some really tough times. She is a Navy veteran. She's a single mom, but she came home from serving our country and ended up without a place to live for her and her 2 young children on the street. She, like any mom, wanted to do everything she could to take care of her kids and provide them the kind of quality of life that every one of us does. But she couldn't find stable job or income and ended up on the street. This is an extremely important piece of legislation, had bipartisan support coming out of our committee. I will keep coming to the floor to ask for unanimous consent on this because I can't go home and look at someone who served our country with distinction and honor who today is living on the street because the Senate is objecting.
Well, the Senate's not objecting, Senator Murray. It's these filthy, rancid, gutless, cowardly Republicans. Republicans who, under the guise of fiscal responsibility, Republicans who never in their lives would consider going off to fight for corporate America. These Republicans who, first of all, created an economic situation where people are forced into the military just to make a few bucks and get some health care. These same Republicans now, when the vets come home, they say, nah, to hell with you. We used you. We don't want you anymore. I hate these people so much. I wish there could be a plague, something like the Black Death from medieval times, the Dark Ages, I should say, and that only people who voted Republican would get bitten by the flea. This country would be so much cleaner if every single conservative, every single Republican, every single right-wing geek would just vanish. Why don't y'all rapture on up to hell and get it over with, huh? Oh, don't want to vote for aid for veterans. Let the bastards be homeless. Who cares? Right, Mitch? When did you serve in the military, Mitch? How about you, Coburn? How about the rest of you right-wing cowards? Huh? You, mister, listening to this program, when did you ever serve your country, you punk? I just get so angry. Okay, deep breath.